Good day, class. I hope you're all ready for today's learning. Now, before we begin, I would like to ask a question. What issue you've seen online recently that caught your attention? What issue in online recently that caught your attention? Alright, very good. About floods, typhoons, and even droughts. I'm glad that you're all aware of the issues happening today. Now, take a look at these pictures. What do you think is happening here? Exactly. There's a lot of plastic waste, or you can call it plastic pollution. What would be the effect of our environment if it would be like this? Especially for the people who live near here. Okay, thank you. I see that you're getting it. Now, what do you think is our topic for today? About? Alright, we're going to analyze a real-world issues and cultural awareness in informational text.
Today, we're going to explore what is an informational text. An informational text is a non-fiction piece of writing that gives facts, explanations, or details about a real topic, like the environment, health, culture, or science. Some examples include news articles, essays, research reports, and documentaries. Now, we're going to the parts of informational text. We're going to talk about its parts and the purpose. First part of the informational text is title. Next, introduction, body, conclusion, tone, bias, and cultural context. And the purpose of the title is it tells the topic or focus. The purpose of introduction, it grabs attention and introduces the issue. The purpose of the body is it gives facts, examples, and supporting details. The purpose of the conclusion is to summarize or suggest solutions. The purpose of tone is the emotion or attitude of the author, or is it serious, urgent, or calm. The purpose of bias is when the author favors one side the issue. The purpose of the cultural context is it shows how the issue affects certain communities or traditions. Why do you think it's important to understand how these texts are written? Now, we're going to read a samples of informational text. Let's read a short excerpt from an article together. I'll start reading first and you go next. Plastic pollution and its impact on coastal communities. Plastic pollution has become one of the most pressing environmental challenges of the 21st century. Every year, millions of tons of plastic waste end up in oceans, threatening marine life and disrupting ecosystems. Coastal communities, especially those dependent on fishing and tourism, are among the most affected. Your turn next. Continue reading. Now, let's try to answer some guided questions. First, what is the main issue discussed? Yes, exactly. The main issue is being discussed is plastic pollution. Plastic pollution severely affects marine ecosystems and coastal communities. Next, what are two supporting details or facts from the text? Precisely. First is the millions of tons of plastics waste end up in the oceans annually. And the second is coral reefs and fish pollutions are declining due to the presence of plastic debris. Do you notice any bias? Is the writer leaning toward a certain side or opinion? Yes, the writer seems to favor environmental advocacy, promoting anti-plastic solutions and showing concerns for affected communities. What is the tone of the author? Is it serious, angry, or hopeful? Class? Alright, the tone is serious and informative. He aimed to raise awareness about the issue while encouraging responsible solution. How does this issue connect to culture or affect certain communities, especially for indigenous groups or fishermen? Right. Indigenous groups and fishermen rely on clean waters, especially pollution threatens their way of life, food sources, and community health.
Great job, everyone! Now it's your turn to reflect. You are going to make an individual reflection about our topic for today, and you are going to answer the following questions.